Hey, how's it going, everybody? And welcome to another exciting episode of Channel X, the only show on Thursdays that starts the weekend early. I am your host, Tom Dog 247. As always, I'm Tom Dog all day and Tom Dog all night. Ooh, baby, all right. So, I do apologize for starting up late. I've just been busy and tired, so I kind of overslept. So I just been tired lately, a lot tired than I have been and everything. So it's one of those days that that it happens like that. So as we say in the business, it is what it is. So all right, well, before we get into tonight's festivities, let's do some shout outs. All right, Absolute Talk. My good buddy Josh Albert, big shout out to him, as the Absolute Talk. You can check him out iTunes, Podbean. You can download the Podbean app on your phone, or tablet, or you can check out the website at absolutetalk.podbean.com. Awesome podcast. He has an awesome podcast. Check him out. It's always awesome. You'll love it just as much as I do. Also, big shout out to everybody over at Super Retro Throwback Reviews. Big shout out to them. They too also have an amazing podcast. Definitely worth checking out. So big shout outs to all of them. Big shout out to Vicky Van Goth. She does the Creep Me Out creations. A lot of spooky dolls and artwork and prints. And you could check out her. You could buy her stuff on eBay and through Etsy. Check out her work. She does an amazing job. Definitely worth checking out. And big shout outs over to everybody over on Gamer Geeks and Gaming Pros and Fandom Life over on Facebook. Big shout outs to them. We always have a fun time, and you will too. Tell them that Tom Dog sent you. And of course, Melly Playful over on YouTube does a wonderful live and has some really cool live streams. Check her out. She's a lot of fun, and definitely catch her. She does some pretty good work. So yeah, definitely check her out. And of course, big shout outs over to my good friends Marissa and David. How you guys doing? Hope you have a good weekend. And this episode is brought to you by M&J Video Games and Collectibles. You can trade in your old video games and consoles. From retro video games, accessories, and systems. You can trade in your DVD box sets and Blu-rays. You can also trade in your sports cards and novelty items, as well as wrestling collectibles and autographed items spanning from sports, wrestling, and actors. If you happen to be in the Connecticut area and you want to check out this... excuse me. If you happen to be in the Connecticut area and you want to check out this wonderful store, definitely do so. It's one of my favorite stores. Plus, I'll be giving them a shout out in tonight's discussion. A lot more in this discussion as well too. They also have a list of events going on as well too. Definitely worth checking them out. It's you can check out their website at mjvideogamesandcollectibles.com. Definitely worth checking out. Definitely don't want to miss out on their wonderful store. Also, check out this episode is also brought to you by the She Beam Brewing Company here in Connecticut, home of the Downright Up Left YB. Wonderful beer, and if you love beer just as much as I do, you definitely would want to check their products out. It's a wonderful beer. You'll love it just as much as I do, and do so on their website, shebeambrewing.com, or you can follow them on the social media apps Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. I don't even know if the Untapped app's working, so I do apologize for that. So, all right. So, I'm just getting everything. Got a mess over here on my desk. Actually, it's more of a table. But okay, so tonight we're going to be doing things a little bit differently than we usually do. Because next week is, of course, the start of the holiday season, and I know everybody wants to get their holiday shopping in and everything. So, seeing as how I'm in retail, currently working in retail, I want to give out some pros and cons about holiday spot shopping, especially what I've been noticing this year alone. How holiday shopping has become more early than what has been usually been going on. So it's one of those things that needs to be discussed, because every year around this time, holiday shopping has become both a blessing and a curse. So I'm not going to spend too much time on this episode, because quite frankly there's no other topic. So I'm not going to dive in, I'm not going to spend all that time on this. So this could very well be a relatively short episode tonight. So little topics have been a little bit sluggish. So I figured this will be a perfect opportunity, with the holidays starting up in just 1 week. Definitely want to sit down and touch base with everybody, to prepare everybody for the holiday shopping that's going to come, unfortunately, next Thursday night, which is Thanksgiving. And I for one don't approve of doing any holiday shopping on an actual holiday. We always have, Christmas, every store is closed except for CVS, which I'm not even going to talk about. But stores like Target and Walmart and Macy's and everything, they're of course relatively closed on Christmas. However, on Thanksgiving, a lot of stores, including online, had hit an air pocket. Especially those who do online shopping, haven't seen a lot of ads and things pop up during this time, and it's been very early this year. So I figured, why not we do the same? So to let people be mindful of what's going on. I know I probably should have done a separate video altogether at the beginning of the month, but I had so much shit to wipe. So, as I like to say. But it's been, Christmas holiday shopping every year has gotten exponentially worse. I mean, it's getting to a point where it's getting earlier and earlier and earlier. Now, me, I work in retail. I work in a warehouse. Everybody, those who know me, know where I work at. And so So I pretty much handle the online customers because we do online. And no, I don't work for Amazon if anybody's interested in wanting to know. I do work for their competition. And I'll be addressing it a lot in this video without even saying it. So, without even saying where I work. So, but anyways, going back to what I was saying. So we handle a lot of we get our holiday stuff in July, and we start our peak season, which we're currently in now. We start that back in October. We started that back in October. So we get there's a lot of deals and sales and everything like that. Online, going to the website, there's some deals and sales right now. And of course there's some physical stores being open as well. And so yeah, it does get stressful around this time, but in the long run, it's worth it. It really is. And so one of the things that I've been noticing is that for the past couple of weeks now, I've been seeing a lot of news reports and articles about stores doing their Black Friday stuff early. I know it's kind of normal to do the Black Friday preview and everything like that, but there's been a lot of Black Friday sales. There has been some, not a lot, but some Black Friday teaser sales that you can buy pretty much right now, and it's become a hassle. Now, we all know that Black Friday is, of course, next Friday, which is the day after Thanksgiving, which is traditionally one of the big selling days. Rightfully so, because of the fact that a lot of new products are coming out. For the kids, there's like lots of new toys coming out. Especially some that recently come out, going to be marked down for Black Friday. So you'll be taking advantage of Black Friday deals, as well as television sets, electronics for, pretty much everything catered to everybody. So there's something for everybody for the holiday season, as always. So, but some of these sales have been going on early, like for about a couple weeks now, and these stores are becoming desperate and I'll tell you why. And I've been talking about this a lot on this show many times, and I think everybody's getting sick of it right now, but I'm bringing it up in this episode. Online shopping. Physical stores are becoming more and more desperate because online shopping has become more and more of the norm. Everybody's shopping on, whether it's on, whether it's a click of the mouse pad, click of the mouse, or just punching numbers on your phone, or just touching the screen on your phone. It's been very, very stressful for everybody. And there's also of course, with high trafficking and everything. So online services could be slowing down, So because of that, due to the high traffic, there's going to be some slow, and that's one of the things I want to stress upon is like use patience. If you plan on doing online shopping, if you're into that, if you're into online shopping, I use it only when I desperately need to. And by all means, do so. But if you're going to do online shopping, here's some tips to help you to have this way you'll have a very. Don't everybody do it all at once. Especially with Cyber Monday, which is right around the corner as well too. There's going to be Cyber Monday deals, and you want to not all bunch up, but if you do experience traffic, just have patience, okay? There's bound to be traffic. You don't need to get upset if there's if you can't log in right away. Whatever the case may be, just have some patience. You will be able to order your stuff online. Now, if you have a faster internet speed, then by all means, do so. But still, make sure check to make sure that your internet connection is is up to par. That's all I'm saying. Because everybody do seem, everybody's guilty. Everybody, I'm not pointing fingers at anybody. I have no intention of doing that. But everybody's pointing fingers. Everybody's guilty of making that mistake. I'm guilty of it at times, obviously, because I always post that whenever I can't do an episode, I always explain why. So, and 85% of the time, it's always because of the fact that my internet is slow, or I don't have any, so I have to make sure that my internet is up to par. With that being said, also, if you do plan on shopping online this holiday season, make sure you or somebody is present to pick up your package, because this is a definite red flag. You definitely need, you or somebody in your house need to stay at home. If somebody's not working and you're expecting a package, have them be responsible for it. If you're out running an errand or you happen to be at work, it happens. Make sure you or your neighbor is able to grab your package at that time, because in a few days we're going to be, next week we're going to be in the holiday season, and because of these early holiday shopping sales, Black Friday deals and sales, whatever the case may be, there's some sticky fingers going on, which means that more packages are being sold, more packages are being delivered to doorsteps more frequently than usual. So I can't stress this enough. Also, check your mailboxes, because also be on constant alert with mailboxes. Okay, now this may not primarily pertain to online shopping, but even if you get like a holiday card, or or just maybe like a piece of jewelry or something like that, something that comes inside of an envelope, like even a DVD, even like a DVD or a video game. You you want to make sure that when you get that package or that envelope, that you get your mail right away. Okay? Because they're your mail and your packages, make sure you get it right away. I cannot stress this enough. Reason being for that, folks, is because of the fact that, and of course everybody's aware of it, packages and mail are being stolen every day, more frequently in the holidays. That if they see an Amazon box, or if they see a box that's coming from FedEx or UPS, and if it says Macy's or Amazon or what have you, there is always going to be some sticky fingers lurking about that's going to steal your package, and you spent hundreds of dollars on whatever the case may be, whether it's a gaming console, whether it's a television, doesn't matter what it is, it's going to get stolen. So be extra vigilant this year, especially this year, because there has been cases already because of these pre-holiday, pre-Black Friday deals going on in a lot of stores, especially if you're going on the internet, especially if you're doing online shopping. It's getting worse, and especially check your mailboxes as well too, because if you're expecting a holiday card or a tiny package where it's just like like a game or a movie or whatever, chances are it's going to get, chances are they're looking for that too, because holiday cards, 95% of the time there's money in it. Same thing with small envelopes, little envelopes. There could be a piece of jewelry in there. It could be even a t-shirt, even if it's just a shirt, a movie, a music CD. There are some people who'll still buy physical CDs. Trust me. Gift cards, credit cards, even I'm not talking about like if you applied for a credit card and you're expecting a credit card. Not talking about those. I'm talking about the credit cards that have that already have money on it. That's like it's either like a Visa or American Express card or even MasterCard, and there's money loaded onto that card already. Like, say for example, there's like $100 card, $100 card, and a lot of times people do buy that online. So be very extra vigilant, because if you bought that $100 gift card, doesn't matter where it is, they're going to use it. So, sticky fingers are going to be using them. So also, if you do plan on doing holiday shopping, and this is important, definitely important, make sure that your account information is not shared with anybody except in secure locations that don't ask for your information. Same thing too. If you feel extra safe, change your password. Change your PIN number if you have to. I'm not talking about like let's say you go to Amazon and you bought something there, and then you go to Wish and you bought something there, and then you go to Macy's and you buy something there. I'm not saying like in between those you change your PIN number. I'm not talking about that. As soon as you're done with as soon as you're done with all your shopping, changing your PIN number can be very helpful, because if someone steals your card information, they're going to be looking for PIN numbers. They're going to be looking for PIN numbers on your card. Make sure that your account is up to date, because there's a lot of identity thefts going on as well too around the holiday season. So you don't want to be fall victim to identity theft. So make sure that your account information is up to date, and that you are able to make a purchase before going shopping. My suggestion is that if you go out on a particular day, like let's say it's payday, and you plan on doing shopping online, instead of going to these online stores to buy something, go out a little bit, get yourself a 99-cent coffee at Cumberland Farms or whatever. Buy something small. Like $1 coffee at McDonald's, just to make sure that your card is working. So you want to make sure that your cards are up to date and properly working, so that you don't become a victim of identity theft. Okay, this is very important. Okay, me being a victim of identity theft, trust me, you don't want to be falling victim to that, because nobody wants to, because then your credit gets fucked up and then you're screwed. Also, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty much it when it comes to online shopping. Now, like I said, if you do plan on doing online shopping, do so. Okay? Do so. But if for some reason you cannot do any online shopping due to technical issues, your last resort is going to have to be going out into the world and do your shopping physically. Now, a lot of times, and a lot of people do this. They don't want to go do the shopping because of the hassles. I get it. Okay, I get it because of what's. But you still want to show your support for the stores that came before online shopping. For example, Macy's or Walmart or Target, wherever the case may be, wherever you do your shopping, show your love for them. Show your love for those physical stores. Because if for some reason you can't find what you're looking for, and vice versa too. If you can't find what you're looking for online, you could probably find it in the store. If you can't find it in the store, chances are you can find it online. It's a 50-50 win. Okay? It happens. It happens because I tried looking for something and it was out of stock online. So yeah, so it does happen. Um, but online physical retail shopping is suffering. Okay, and especially, and we're not even near Black Friday yet, but sales have been dropping dramatically, and that's sad. That stores like Walmart, Target, even Macy's, they they are suffering because of the fact that whether the case may be, whether the prices are expensive, which I understand because Macy's and Bloomingdale's in particular, because of the fact that you know they're high class stores and their items are a lot pricier than let's say Burlington Coat Factory, that sort of place, or maybe Walmart or Target. But there is an alternative at Macy's, and there's a they have that backstage department where you can get some bargain items that you wouldn't expect. For example, let's say um, you wanted a mouse for your a wireless mouse for your computer. Normally, let's say for example, if you wanted to get a top of the line, one of the top of the line mouses, it's going to cost you a pretty penny. Now, I got this mouse. I got this mouse at Target. Doesn't cost that much. It's a lot. It's a Logitech. I do like Logitech. Logitech mouses are good, and I recommend them. I use them all the time. The thing with they don't cost that much. I would say like maybe I think $25 or $20 to $25 depending on where you shop. You can probably get one if you happen to find one at at that Macy's backstage lot. Get one. Okay, I didn't get this at. By the way, I didn't get this at Macy's, but I'm just saying, get I'm just using this as an example that if you want let's say you want, like, even if you want to get it like a T-shirt, and normally if you're getting like let's say you want to get a nice decent shirt, and you go to Macy's and you see a particular T-shirt that you want, and you're looking at it and it's like $40 for that, $40 to $50 for that. Go to the backstage lot, you can get it for a lot less. Just saying, folks. Or if you don't want to do that, you can always go to Target or Walmart. I'm just saying. But you can find some some good bargains at the back in the Macy's backstage lot. I'm just saying. Just putting it out there. Oh, one other thing. This I'm going back to online shopping because I forgot one minor detail. If you plan on doing any holiday, if you are doing any holiday cooking, do not buy your products online. Do not buy your ingredients online. Okay? Especially through Amazon. Stop it. Stop buying your food online. Okay? Everybody has a grocery store in their neighborhood. I have a grocery store just right down the street. Takes me about a couple of minutes to get there. 5 depending on traffic. But stop it. Stop ordering food online. Unless, of course, you're getting something from HelloFresh or Blue Apron. That's fine. But I'm talking about groceries, actual groceries. Okay? Apparently, Amazon has a Whole Foods area. Don't. Do not get your groceries online unless your grocery store has a delivery service. Then by all means. But do not buy your groceries through Amazon. Either go on the grocery store's website or go to the stores themselves. Okay? If you have a ShopRite, get it through ShopRite. Okay? They have a delivery service. Buy it through ShopRite. If you have a Stop and Shop, get it through their website. If you plan on buying groceries online, you'll get it. I don't know if there's a Piggly Wiggly delivery service, but if there is, do it. But do not get your groceries through Amazon. Okay? There's been a lot of talk on through Amazon that their food service is terrible. There's been a lot of recalls because the foods are being delivered and they're coming up contaminated, and there's been a lot of negative feedback when it comes to that. Do not buy your food through Amazon. Do not do that. Okay? I don't even know why they even suggested on doing that, because it's another way of being lazy. But if you do decide to buy your groceries online, do it through your grocery store's website. Do it. There's no harm in that. You get your orders delivered through their refrigerated trucks. By all means, do so. You'll get your groceries on time. Don't do that. So don't get them through Amazon. Okay. Now let's go back to physical shopping. Physical shopping. Show your support to the physical stores. Show your love for them. Because if you don't feel like doing any online shopping, which I can understand, by all means, if you live nearby, you can either walk or just drive a couple feet down the road. It's not going to put any harm in your gas tank. Okay? You're not going to die if you have to walk across the street to the store. But do show your support for them. Because right now, they are hurting. Okay? These physical stores are hurting. And we don't want the same mistake to happen like it did with Toys R Us. Okay? We don't want that fiasco to happen. Because we all know what happened there. Even though Toys R Us is coming back, which I am glad for. But please, the holiday shopping, the official Black Friday holiday shopping hasn't started yet, but there are some deals, especially if you're going online. That's why they're pushing these sales. And I get that is because of the fact that Amazon is killing their business. You don't want to give in to online shopping, okay? But if you do want to do online shopping, do so. I'm not telling you what to do, but you also want to take a look at some of the other stores too, okay? If something that you're looking for isn't at the stores, then by all means go online. But please, for the love of God, show your love and support for these physical stores, because if they all go away, you or somebody that you know are out of the job. And you have all these online shopping. You'll have Amazon, you have Macy's to work with, and those two are in competition right now, Amazon and Macy's. And when it comes to online shopping, and which makes me very busy because of this. So me and everybody and my fellow colleagues are busy because of this. Because we're competing with our competitor there. So, and we're struggling at times too, because Amazon has more products than we do. Have better products than we do, to a certain point, because they don't have Polo Ralph Lauren. They don't have Polo Ralph Lauren. I already looked. Amazon doesn't have Ralph Lauren. Just putting it out there. And if you do prefer Ralph Lauren shirts, then yeah. Just putting it out there, folks. But seriously, Target, Macy's, Walmart, you name it, show some love in there. And if you do shop on Black Friday, and you are actually going to these stores on Black Friday, please, for the love of God, stop being assholes. Okay? First come, first serve. I get it. But you don't need to trample somebody over something stupid. Okay? Because chances are something like this is still going to be there. So, stop it. Enough now. Stop beating the shit out of somebody just because you want that cheap TV. Okay? Relax, folks. Relax. Calm down. Chill out. Just slow your roll. Really, folks. I mean, enough is enough with trying to act like assholes. And a couple of Connecticut malls, and I just found out the other day, that are actually having curfews because of because of this. They're having curfews because sometimes kids can get a little rowdy at the malls, and mall in my town is actually getting that curfew because there's always a fight breaking out over there. And then there's another mall in Connecticut that's getting that same thing, because there's a lot of fights breaking out. So there is a curfew. So just putting it out there. But yeah, do your physical. If you are going to do any physical shopping, please be respectful to others. You know, if they got it first, let them have it. Okay? And I'm not saying let them have it like that. I mean, just let them, if they want that mouse, let them have it. You know, let them get that mouse, okay? If there's none in stock, well then boo fuckity hoo on you. Okay? But don't trample it, and stop with this trampling over people the moment the doors open up. Because I'm telling you right now, I remember one year when Walmart, not too far from me, fell victim to this. Waterbury, thank you. When Walmart opened up on Black Friday, one guy died because everybody as soon as the doors opened up, people started trampling over everybody. And because of that, he got his body cavity caved in, and he died on the spot. Same thing in New York. There were like pretty much riots breaking out and everything. Folks, seriously, fucking stop, okay? Stop acting like immature children, okay? Even immature children wouldn't be doing something like that, okay? Kids will be looking at that and say, "Way to set the example, Mom or Pop." Really, that's not the way you be setting your example to your children. Just saying. If you wanted if you wanted that specific item, then you should have gotten it on layaway ahead of time. Just putting it out there. Because layaway did start early this year. As a matter of fact, layaway opened up back in October. Just putting it out there. But seriously, folks, stop with this carrying on garbage. Okay? Stop with this carrying on. It needs to stop. You know, nobody needs to kill. You know, nobody needs to die just because you wanted your hands on that mouse, on that gaming mouse, or that gaming console, or that television set. It's not worth it. Okay? It's not worth killing somebody over. Okay? If you missed out, you missed out. Then you're going to have to wait when you get your tax return. Just putting it out there. So stop it. Drives me nuts. For real, folks. You know, overall, just try to have some sort of fun. You know, I know there's a lot of people out there that don't like to do shopping, even during the holidays, and I get it. I understand. But seriously, folks, let's end 2019 on a good note. You know, there's been a lot of shit going on in 2019, some good, some bad. And you know, you take the good, you take the bad, you take the both, and there you have a fucked up year. But let's just try to end 2019 on a good note, please. Please. I don't want my brilliant fans to be wound up in the hospital that, with missing teeth saying, "Yeah, I got my gaming mouse." It's not getting killed over for. It's not worth getting killed over for. Hey, I got my new phone. That's another thing. Razer just came out with their, Motorola Razers came back in a brand new way. They, with the same Razer design, now done in smartphone form. Thank you. and the price of it is $1,500. Motorola, you can keep it. I was looking for it. I was so excited, and it does look nice. I do admit that it really does look nice, but that price tag, no. You can keep it. I don't want it. If it gives me a blowjob, then maybe. I'm just saying. But for $1,500, I don't think so. Stop trying to act like Apple. I know their phones are $1,100 or $1,200. I don't care. Still, too fucking expensive. Okay? Galaxy S9. You know how much I paid for this? $100 and something. Close to $200. Close to $200. I usually go cheaper, but I choose not to. I wanted to spoil myself. But yeah, cell phone companies, I'm telling you right now, seriously. What are you smoking? Especially Motorola. I'm surprised they're still in business. But seriously, Motorola, what are you smoking? For real. Don't get me wrong, their phones are nice. I do like the Razrs. I'm glad that they're back, but that price tag gotta go, man. Seriously, I don't know what influenced everybody to in that board meeting to say, "Hey, let's get $1,500 and let's put this price tag at $1,500." I don't even know the features, and I don't feel like Googling it right now. Oh, boy. And I don't feel like Googling it right now. I'm going to Google a different way. I just wanted to throw that banana in there. Anywho. So yeah, overall, folks, let's try to have some fun this year. You know, I don't want to see my fans getting hurt or anything like that. I really don't. You know, there's a lot of shit going on in the world today. You know, going on in the world. I mean, let's just try to be civilized for once, and not civil. You know, let's be civil and not civil. You know, let's all be, you know, it's a holiday season. Let's just end this year, this crazy year, on a good note for once in our lives, and not try to kill anybody over that television. I'm just saying, folks. I'm really serious about this. I mean, you know. Anyways, next week that's pretty much all the time I have for today. But next week we got ourselves our Thanksgiving special, and yes, I am doing a show on Thanksgiving. Don't judge me. So we got ourselves a little Thanksgiving episode. So we're gonna have our Thanksgiving episode. Looking forward to it. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at TomDog247. If you miss any of tonight's episode, you'll be able to check this episode out the moment I turn off my camera. Thumbs up the video if you like it. Comment down below. What's your plan on holiday what's your take on what do you think about holiday shopping? Are you online holiday shopping, physical holiday shopping, or both? You know, let's leave your thoughts and opinions on that down in the comment section down below. Ringy dingy that bell so you can stay notified of what I'm going to be doing next. Share this video so that you'll be able to get the message out. This was kind of more of a PSA episode, you know, which is something I like to do from time to time to, you know, get everybody geared up for the. It's like I probably should have did a separate video on this, but I wanted to do in this one because there was no topics. It was either talk about this on this episode, or not do an episode this week because I had nothing to talk about. So it came in at the right time because of the fact that I wanted to spread the word. Share the love for everybody because I love you all, and I want to see, and I expect to see that love back, especially if you are new to this channel, and if you are new to this channel, like I said, leave a comment, thumbs up the video if you like it, and one other thing, show even more love to this channel, face hug that subscribe button. We will see you all again here next time. Same Tom Dog time, same channel, Tom Dog Channel X. Till then, this is Tom Dog saying take care, so long, peace, and happy shopping.